coming back to the winning way and, coming back to some content from that, early in your workshop days, I saw one session where you actually said, don't follow the money. And I think this was career advice which you were giving. But now when I look at the millennials, I wonder, don't follow the money. Why would that be relevant and why would that be important anymore? Because from a perspective of the millennials today, they don't really believe in that. They just follow the money, right? So where would you place that piece of advice? Would you modify it in the context?
Alan Border said that first, or at least it's attributed to him. He said, take care of the runs and the dollars would take care of themselves.
Sure.
And I think it's pretty sound advice. And personally, I don't find anything wrong with money as long as it gives you self-worth. It values the work that you do. But yeah, you shouldn't be chasing money all the time. And, recently we were at an IT company, and obviously this generation, the Gen Y as they call it, we were talking to them about, culture in the organization and the kind of job fulfillment that you get and stuff like that. And one of these kids just perked up and said, finally it's all about the package. So I guess that works for them because they are a different generation. Our generation always saved money, right? So you decided what you had to save and then that's how you decided how much to spend. These people now live off EMIs, and so their whole life revolves around managing the EMIs. And so your salary has to be such that your EMI is up to whatever, 30% or something or the other. So that's the whole game. It's a different
big
generation.
HR thing these days. That the HR head has to understand how to manage EMIs because that's what the employees are doing all the time. But sometimes when you're chasing the income, you don't want to be quitting jobs before your visiting cards are printed, right?
Sure.
And that can happen in IT companies sometimes. And if you look at a CV that has change job, 4 jobs in 2 years, then slowly you're reaching a stage where no one's going to give you a job, saying, why would I give this person a job if he's only going to be with me for 6 months? But on another account, I always believe that at the peak of your career or as you're growing, you take strongly professional decisions. You take decisions that are best for you, for your career, for your learning, for advancement. And you only take the financial decisions towards the tail end of your career. And I've yet to meet somebody who's pursued excellence, who's become the very best at his or her profession, who's short of money. But the quest for money makes you do things that you otherwise would not do, and that might cause you a lot of regret afterwards.
Sure.
And while, people like living on the edge, we don't. But I would strongly advise all young people to practice excellence. Excellence has a sworn enemy in India. The word is jugaad. It's the sworn enemy of excellence. You practice jugaad, you're on a road to nowhere, really, because you're thinking of the next 2 days, 3 days, 6 months. You're not thinking beyond that. You're just trying to cut corners somewhere. You practice excellence. It's a long-term thing. So that advice I would still give people, that India is the best place in the world to be a young man or woman today wanting to make a career. There's never been a better time to be Indian. So what are you worried about a few % here and there in a salary check? It'll come. Always make money come to you. Never go to money. Always make it come to you. Let it come and knock on your door and you say, right, do I want you, do I not want you? And then the more will come your way. It's funny, every time I've taken a finance-based decision rather than a professional decision, it hasn't happened. I don't know why. It happened a few months back. I said, this looks like easy money, let me do it. It didn't happen. So maybe there's a message there somewhere.
Interesting.